Live again now. Scotland's men's doubles, Robbie and Jack versus Hungary in the fifth of the Swiss, the last round of the Swiss. Quite a lot of excitement on the main piece, where Scotland women are currently playing against Spain. They've already qualified, and that match is unstreamable because it's been covered by La Liga, the Spanish television station. I'm here in a slightly quieter environment. Still an important game here. If Jack and Robbie can win this, they'll end up with 2 wins and get a significantly better placing for the Nations League to follow tomorrow. Slightly behind in this game. I'm catching up here. I'll try and catch up with the game this end and tell you where we are. Certainly a decent point there by Hungary, who appear to have 2 ball left in hand. Doing a quick count up here. Jack definitely has 3. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's Scotland 3 ball, Hungary 2. Hungary holding, Jack shooting now. Yeah, he's made a good contact with that. So 2 plays 2. Scotland's holding. I'm imagining it's just 1. Yeah, that's been confirmed. So Scotland's holding with the ball to the right. Hungary's ball's directly on. Strong point, but maybe not enough from the Hungarian, who Jack has just finished playing in the singles. Jack beat him 13-11 in the singles. So he'll be playing his last ball now. I'd expect him to play something similar, coming over the top. He's got 2 of his own balls to aim for now. Yeah, he's essentially percentage shot was bound to come up with something. He's chipped off Jack's ball on the right, hasn't changed its position except insofar as it's second now with the Hungarian ball sitting next to the toss. Jack's got up in the ball. Hopefully he won't leave both of them. Yeah, it's a great shot from Jack. He's made the hit, moved the cloche a little, but pretty sure the Hungarians hold. They certainly hold second, but doing a quick measure here because yeah, I think they're just checking it. I think that's the main thing. They're just checking that they definitely hold. Looks like it to me, but so yeah, we're holding 1. Pretty sure the Hungarians have second and third, possibly even 4th. So it'll be a point for Jack. He'll be able to come up the right-hand side or right-hand side as he's looking at it. He certainly won't be afraid to make contact with with his own or Robbie's point. I think it's Robbie's point. Yeah, he's done that well. So 2. Nice shot for Scotland there. You'll excuse me, folks, if from time to time the commentary goes quiet, so I can have a quick rundown and find out what's happening with Scotland, Spain in the women's. So that's a pretty long cosh there from Jack. Certainly 9 meters, maybe a bit more. A pretty decent point from Robbie there too. He did run through slightly, but over that distance, I think it's decent. Measure going on by the Hungarians, probably confirming that it's sitting around 970, this cosh. Very good point there from Hungary. Jack will have a go at this. And after this shot, I'll leave you just for a second to go and get an update on what's happening on the showpiece with Scotland women. Yes, let's pull back a little bit. Oh, and it's killed the cosh there. It's gone miles, I think, possibly into the one of the pieces on the opposing side, the other side of the warehouse. Yep, it's the longest travel I've seen on a cosh today. Good outcome though. Scotland were on their third ball and wouldn't have enjoyed an advantage at all there if Jack had missed. Apologies, folks. That's me back. I just observed that Scotland's women are 2-0 down with the second end in progress.
They're going to try just the same thing they get bums it.
Yeah, so it's now it's 2-0 to Scotland. So the previous end being kills there. Good hit there by Hungary. Ooh. Jack had a shot there. He's just missed that there. Appears to me that Hungary have one ball left. Scotland has one as well. So the point from Jack's a very good one. Pretty certain that's holding. Straightforward decision for Hungary. Actually, I now notice that Hungary have more ball than I thought. The pointers carrying, I think, at least two. She's missed that. Shot now for the pointer to attempt. Two ball left. Holding with Jack's one in the front. Hungary holds second with the back ball, and my strong presumption is that the ball just closer to us and behind that ball is one of Robbie's. So let's see how the shot goes. He's made a good hit there. So we'll have the opportunity to point for a second. Oh, he's maybe looking at a shot here. A couple of these balls appears to be Hungarian balls. So with a really hard hit, I think he's thinking that he can multiply the score, but obviously he missed it there. So that's just one there for Hungary. So 2-1 to Scotland. So here's your fourth end coming up. One of them was a dead end. So fourth end. Bit of length on that kosh. Certainly over 8. So that's a decent point, first point from Hungary. It's not super close. I'd say it's about 80 centimetres. Definitely pointable for Rob. Indeed, it was. Great point from Rob there. Couple of inches just to the left of the kosh. No brainer shoot here for Hungary. Young man shot well against Jack in the last singles game. Yeah, and he's hit that one pretty clean as well. Oh, and he's just caught a soft bit there, Robbie. So it stops almost immediately. 4 feet short, possibly more. Yeah, that's better from Rob. I'm not entirely sure who's holding. Decent front ball, whatever from Rob, but yeah, not quite holding. Yeah, Jack's had a shot there. Made a lot of sense. Problem is he didn't get it. So 4 balls expended for Scotland now. Against 1 for Hungary. Oh, sorry, 2 for Hungary. Spot a great point there. He's holding, hasn't moved across too far. His other ball, his third ball, still looks quite effective from here. Obvious shot coming up from Hungary. That's a very good shot over the top there. So shooting well. Scotland leading 2-1. Yeah, it's a great shot from Jack there. Popped it on. I think he would like to, wouldn't he? Of course, like to have been in position 2 as well. Slight risk potentially of Lorca going back, and I'm not quite sure what the layout is back there. That's a superb shot. So he's made carrow there, and that will be 2 that Hungary are holding on the ground. With a couple to play. Oh, that took an interesting route in. It's probably the politest thing to say, but it was effective. I think that's probably 3 now. Well, he knows what he's doing. Very good pointing. I'm suspecting that might be 4 going up on the ball there, or an additional 4 going up on the ball for Hungary, but we'll just confirm that in a second. Yeah, so that's 5-2 for Hungary. Good end for them. Long way to go, though. Yes, there's a view of your 8-metre flush. Well, the Hungarian pointer doesn't seem happy with that, but it's not bad by any means.
What? Yes, yeah, just. Yeah. I think just yeah. Come on, Robbie.
Good shot from Jack there. I've just witnessed Shirley hitting a similar shot on court one, where Scotland's a 2 each with Spain. That's a very good ball by Robbie. He's lined that up nicely with the what I think was the original pointer ball. Hungarian players a little fond of standing right behind the cloche. So quick move for me here, so you can see that. Yeah, he's made another good hit. Seems to be working well. He's shooting at the moment. So Robbie a point again. I think that's probably just rolled into position there to win the point. As you can see, a sixth sense this Hungarian player has for how to block the camera. A shot again, but yeah, he's still a little bit harder, a bit less action on that one, a bit less smooth. Missed it. Still only by a couple of centimetres, but by the standards he's been showing, he looks a bit disappointed. So I think it'll be a point now. So let's move the cloche back, making it 2 for Hungary. Scotland has 2 in hand. Looks to me as if Hungary has 1 in hand, but I'll need to confirm that. So the point from Jack. Yeah, that's decent. He's made contact with the Hungarian ball. Don't know if it holds or not. It looks as if it does, because the Hungarian point is walking pretty quickly back to the circle. So Scotland holding one. One ball left each. I think this will be a shoot. He's made it. He's shooting well. So again, Hungary 2 on the ground. That will hope to repeat his point of last time. Yeah, I mean, that's an absolute beauty to do that twice in a row. Under a wee bit of pressure. Great shot. Well played, Jack. So there's your cloche there. It's about 7.5 meters. Robbie will point. That's a very good ball by Robbie. Ball's about less than 10 centimetres past the cross, slightly to the right. Shooter up. Yeah, that's a nice push. Essentially a carrow there. Just rolled on a couple of centimetres through the ball. But far enough through that this is a point for Robbie. Yeah, it's another nice one by Robbie. Seems to have found his point in rhythm well. Just to remind you, an important game here. It's a lot of difference for Scotland on 2 wins and 1 win in terms of the draw that they might get in the Nations Cup. Yeah, he's hit that well. He obviously would have wanted to avoid cashing his pointless back ball as well, but still did what he was intending to do. That was drifted from Robbie. May or may not be on. No, it looks like it's drifted away. So 3 ball for Scotland. Yeah, that's done from that. Good point. 30 centimetres to the left. Quick closer look there of the hedge for you. While the Hungarian shoots. We've just gone over the top of that. So slight reprieve for Scotland. So 3 ball for Hungary, 2 for Scotland. Might be tempted to shoot again. Yeah, he has been, and he's made a very good hit and stayed right in position as well. So a defensive point likely coming up for Jack here. I think he's possibly just runs. Oh no, Robbie looking fairly happy with that. So yeah, he's done the job there. He's just touched into the Hungarian back ball, but enough to stop him and hold. Another decent shot from Hungary. They can have a little look now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to help you in terms of who's standing where, who's sitting, but seems to me it's a point whatever. I have a suspicion that obviously at least 1 Hungarian, possibly 2 Hungarian balls holding, the ones on the left. Yeah, Jack's done what he needs to do there. He's won the point back. 1 ball left for Hungary. Point has been shooting well. Yeah, he's made it again. So some really impressive shooting from the Hungarian team there. Bit of a measure going on. Looks like it was 2. So we're at 7-3 here. All to play for. Hungary have just thrown a 8 meter, maybe 8.5 meter flush. Yeah, about 8. I'll be back in a couple of minutes when I've checked to see how Scotland women are doing. So that's me just back from centre court, where the Spanish have stretched their lead to 6-2. Shot coming up here for here, Jack. For here, Jack, or for Jack here, even. It's been a long day, folks. He's hit that. I thought he was going to make more of an impact there. Actually, it was straight as a die, as you could probably see. Right, he's just clipped it on. Certainly far enough to do the job. It looks like Scotland have got 3 ball left against Hungary's 2, and of course they're holding. A very decent point there. Chance for us to see nice straight throw from Jack again, hopefully. Just even it up so that you can call it. Yeah. Yeah, lovely straight shot again. Very similar to the last one, just slightly further up. Pushed the ball on slightly further as a result. So yeah, the last Hungary ball, 1 each for Jack and Robbie. So Chance to get a couple of points there. Yeah, that one's gone away a little bit. Was maybe a bit too trusting of the terrain with the flatness of that. It's not ridiculously contoured, this piece, but there's enough in there to make it interesting. Yeah, that's a great point by Rob. Put the squeeze on a little bit. And actually, I'd miscounted ball, or rather not seen the other ball in Robbie's hand. So one each remaining for Robbie, one for Jack. Chance to take this level. And Robbie's done his part. Jack's obviously already made at least 2 hits, or 2 hits exactly. So it's like 5 effective ball for Scotland so far, and you can see the result on the piece. Yeah, it was a little gentle, maybe from Jack. The cross roll was definitely not what he was looking for, so he was entitled to be careful. They are going to have a look, and in fact, Jack's claiming it. Jack's claiming that one for 4. Tape's maybe going to come out. Oh no, the younger eyes have it. So excellent. 4 for Scotland, takes it back level, 7 each. So 7.5 meter flush, maybe even slightly shorter than that. Just over 7, perhaps. Trying to pick my best angle here. Yeah, here we go, just in time for Robbie's point, which is a decent one. Took a little hop left, but the length was ideal. Looks like that will necessitate a shoot from Hungary. Well, having a chat about it. But yeah, as I suspected, the shot is the chosen option. Yeah, nice loop on that. It's not done enough to win the point, but it's only done enough to make the space. That's a decent point. It's gone 50, 60 centimeters long, sitting behind. Bit of chat there about whether that's a shoot or not, but I think the decision's obvious now. Yeah, another lovely straight shot from Jack. He just caught that on the top, but yeah, it's done enough to win the point and to make some space. That one's fallen quite short for the Hungarian pointer, at least a metre short, I'd say. Not much action after it hit the terrain. So in normal circumstances, we'd expect Robbie to take advantage, or which unfortunately he hasn't. I think that's just bounced on. That one's bounced on the other way. So I think he probably holds the objective number one. More discussion going on for Hungary. You've got 3 ball to Scotland's 2. They've elected to point. Now that's run through and may have run through too far, I suspect. So 2 ball each now. Hungary have the second and I think the 3rd ball. But it's going to be a point, yeah. Oh, that was kicked away left. So this is a patch of terrain here, which is clearly more troublesome than it looks through the camera. Hungary's last ball now. Yeah, he's moved across the circle there. He's going to come up the right-hand side. I think that's probably a good shout. Yep, that worked well for him. But Jack has 2 ball. Scotland holding second. Yeah, and he's made it with the first. Quick look around, but I don't think that there's anything more ambitious than a point here. Fairly certain that Hungary hold second and third here. So this will be a point to try and pick up 2. Yeah, and it's done that, no bother. So 2 for Scotland. 9-7 now. Quick look at the main scoreboard there tells me that the English women, the Scottish women are now losing 10-2. But they're putting up a bit of a fight. And Spain, one of the top teams in the world, of course, in the home nation. So really good performance all day, actually, from Scotland women who have, I think, qualified for certain for the top 16 tomorrow. Anyway, back to here. So for the miss of the cross roll there, 7.5 meters or so from Jack. Decent point there from Robbie. At 40 centimeters, Jack high and to the left as the players are looking at it. That was just pushed through from the Hungarian point. The line was fine, but it's just rolled through. He was putting in some fairly spectacular points earlier in the game. Possibly just gone off a little bit. Similarly, let's just run offline a little bit. So Scotland's still holding. Hungary contemplating what to do with their third ball. Scotland's 5 in hand. 9-7 up. So this is a decent opportunity. So a lot can happen. Yeah, that's the third one that's run away. They've all run away in different directions, but all to the same effect. Scotland holding. 5 balls to 3 up. Little bit of a discussion going on here. Guess there comes a point when the team gets tired of failing to beat a point, but Hungary are 3 down. 3 ball down. Seems certain that they will point. Jack's been shooting quite well, so that will be in the Hungarians' minds in terms of what they do tactically. Yep, we'll have a look at that one. Pretty close. Young man's eyes seem to be claiming it for Hungary, but Scott's having a check. Yeah, so in certain circumstances we'd have seen Scotland shooting here, but it's right lined up that ball with Robbie's ball, which was previously holding. Robbie saw some space there, and similar to quite a lot of the balls we've seen in the last couple of ends, just like kicking away. Ground is bound to rough up a little bit. No, I think Scotland's concluded that point's quite challenging. Chance of canning in the back ball is slim, but of course that's exactly what it did. Commentator's curse. Jack's hang about there is probably to limit the damage to Hungary holding 2, but we're still at ball advantage. 3 for Scotland, 2 for Hungary, but quite a different picture on the piece now. And again, that one's just run away. So a lot of the balls are just running away from the players here. So 2 plays 2 now. Hungary, I think, are holding 2 on the ground. Don't think it's more than that, but I can't be 100% certain. Oh, and that one's gone away too. So there really is something happening around this this piece. So you've seen Jack there signal his intention, agreed by Robbie. He's looking to play up the right. He's right as we look at it, I should say, as he looks at it. That's a very good ball. Obvious problem being that Hungary shooter has 2 ball left. Yeah, Jack's confirmed with me there that he thinks Hungary are second and thirds, but not fourth. They're still second and third there. He's overthrown that one. So final ball in the end. Swing shot this. Caro would take Hungary into the lead. Miss would extend Scotland's by 1. And he's made the hit. Probably not his purest hit, but he'll certainly take it. It'll bring the score to 9 each. So Scotland's women have pulled it back to 10-3. Bit of debate over the length of the cosh here. Hungary have finally decided that they think it's 6 metres. First point's gone up. It's decent. Probably 60 centimetres in front, but it's online as well. Short distance. Jack's going to go for the shoot. I should say that that in the last end, there was actually 3 for Hungary, so they've pushed ahead now, 10-9. Jack missed with that first shot. So good point now, important from Robbie. That's certainly a good point. I doubt that it's holding. It's a nice front ball. Zooming quickly for you there so you can see the lie of the land a bit more closely. Let's see what Robbie tries to do here. I imagine he's looking to progress his own ball, which he's done, and not quite sure whether he's progressed into second as well. Probably not. That would certainly have been his intention there. I think the Hungary player would be shooting irrespective of whether it was 1 or 2. My best guess is Scotland's first and third here. So that was a bit of a turn up for the books. I think he's, unless he was playing the double, he's hit the wrong one. He certainly hasn't hit the one that was closest. But because he shuffled through a bit and because the cosh has moved a bit as well, it's Scotland to play. Again, so that's the Hungarian ball to the left, Scottish ball to the right in second. And Robbie's gone through the middle, which is ideal. Another shooting opportunity. Yeah, just clip that away effectively. So 2 for Scotland. Hungary have got 3. Scotland are second. But slightly sharp situation here. It's a good point by Jack there. It's unlikely to trouble the Hungarian shooter, but there is a ball in front of the ball that he'll be shooting at. And that's your whistle gone, which means 2 ends after this one. Yeah, another good hit. So pressure on now, really. 2 for Hungary, 1 for Scotland. Hungary's holding. They're 3 away. So let's see what Jack can do to make their life difficult. That's a good shot. Now, honesty compels me to say that the Hungarian point has been shooting really well, so we'll certainly fancy this. Oh, he's pushed it. Oh, what an amazing situation there. So he's reversed the kosh. He's hit the kosh. It's reversed back to here. From memory, the Hungarians will be holding because that was the initial point. So obviously you could make. We're talking about a 3.5 meter. It's the regulation, still a regulation kosh in terms of the rules. It's not less than it's allowed to be. He can make an easy point here to make his 2, and that's what he's done. There wasn't, or if there was a shot to punch out one of the Scottish ball, it would have worked. So, in a sense, from where we were, 2 isn't the worst outcome, but it certainly was an odd way for the Hungarians to do it. Anyway, 12-9, still in the game.
Okay, yeah, I think cautious.
So there's your kosh there. It's a lot longer. It's come across to the edge. 2 ends to play. 12-9. So not a bad tactic if it was intended to put the kosh near to the string. But you have to be careful not to do that. And there is a little bit of a left to right in terms of the way that the Hungarian pointer points. So the way this kosh is lined up and the string isn't necessarily to his advantage. Robbie, you're looking to get close here, but not really, if he can help it, right on the kosh. And that's almost perfect, actually. So he's kept away from the string. Still a decent ball. Probable that anything inside it, Jack, would look to shoot. Let's see how the now that's a great adjustment there. So you couldn't really see that Hungarian player in the way, but long shot here, but long shots don't normally trouble Jack. That's an absolute cracker from Jack. A lot of appreciation from the players on the next door piece there. Big long shot that. 9.5 meters. A lot of pressure on it. I'm sure you did much more than that, but then yeah, but losing now, yeah. 2 ends to, well, this is the penultimate end. So another big shot for Jack here. Almost identical to the last one. Bit of movement from the Bulgarians who are playing on the next door piece, which is that's what's made him step back. That's an absolute beauty. Second great shot over distance there from Jack right at the time. So you might have heard Shirley's voice in the background. That's the Scottish women back from a creditable 13-3 defeat. Took the Spanish to the whistle. One of the better sides in the tournament, and we're still absolutely certain that the Scottish women are going to make the top 16 tomorrow. That's another good point there. So Jack's been made to work for this. It is 3-2 for Scotland. And they are holding the second ball, but yeah. So you'll see Robbie there is just guarding. And you can't get more unlucky than that. He's hit full ball 3 times this end over 9.5 meters, and that has pushed that one back over the cosh. It's been a bit of a day like that for Jack. He's not had a lot of luck. Bit of a confidence going on. So 2 balls played 2. Scotland are 3 down, but it's not time to burn the bridges yet. See some point here, might pick up shot. Caro would obviously be amazing. Depends a bit how they feel. That's an absolute thrasher. So that's the Caro we were looking for. So Scotland now holding 2. Some great shooting from Scotland in this end. So 2-1, but good position for Scotland. Bit of contemplation going on here. Obviously, if Hungary hit the ball, then that's one less that Scotland can get. But if they miss it, then they increase the chances quite considerably of Scotland picking up 3. So, yeah, it's still a point. It's a very good point, but I'm not sure if he's cut Scotland second or not, which is obviously an important difference here. Unsurprisingly, we'll be showing an interest in this measure. Yeah, so it looks like Scotland's still holding 2. Bit of a wry smile from the coach there. 1 ball in hand for Scotland. No doubt we would very happily accept an outcome of losing 1 now in this end, given where we are. Obviously, if he can put it on the cosh from his perspective, then it will be a very big challenge after that. But no, I think he's probably cut Scotland to 1. I'm guessing there from what we're looking at. If that's the case, it's a new quandary really, because it's Carrow 3 to bring it to 12 all, but equally chip out Scotland's back ball, and it's game over. So let's see what Robbie goes for. Yeah, he's played the shot and he's just missed it. So unlucky. Some really great shooting in that end from Scotland. Anyway, we go to the final end. It's 12-10. It's final end, yeah? Yeah. So yeah, 12-10 the final end. Quick discussion there between coach and players, confirming it's definitely the final end. But it is. Not sure from the smile. I'm not sure Jack was looking for it at that kind of length. The cosh kicked rightwards hard. Bit of a treacherous piece for that. But anyway, it's generally in the middle of the piece, which is a definite plus. Robbie's first point. It will be a metre short, but it's online, so see what the Hungarian pointer makes of this. He's cooled off a little bit after a very hot start, so we'll see where he is now. Yeah, so that's holding the point, a decent point. For feeling Scotland will feel that it's pointable rather than a shoot. It's behind, and it's a good 60 centimetres off the cosh, I'd say. Yeah, that's a great shot from Rob. So he played cosh weight there, figuring that probably most collisions with his front ball would be reasonably positive in terms of their outcome. So, young Hungarian shooter. He's been hitting a lot, but not everything. That's a good hit there. It is. He skidded off there to the left, held his ball on the one that was previously holding. So 2 ball plays each, 2 on the ground for Hungary, but of course they only require 1. Have a look at that one. It slowed up a little bit there. Yep. Certainly Jack likes it. Hungarians will take a look. That's how it's looking at the moment. Hungarians asking the Scots to put a tape on it. So yeah, the ball holds by 3 mil, I think Jack was saying. Full advantage to Hungary here by 3-2. 3 played by Scotland to 2 played by Hungary. Yeah, it's come through nicely there. So be a shot for Jack. Feels a bit like I must hit this, but we'll see how it goes. He's got under pressure, Jack. Yeah. Lovely shot there, nice and gentle, kept his action soft. Pushed the ball out the way. So 3 ball left for Hungary, 2 for Scotland. Scotland holding by 1, but Scotland requiring 2 here. So that's kind of not what we were looking for. It's touching the left-hand side of the Kosh. Kosh wouldn't be certain to go if he makes contact. Robbie having a quick look at what else is around, but there doesn't seem to be an option other than the shoot. Yeah, he's hit it. He skittled the Kosh, but pretty certain that that's gone back into the direction of the Hungarian ball. In which case, it's a lot of difficulty. Obviously, Scotland's looking to pick up 2 here. They're looking for anything around really that might aid a miracle shot. So, taking a look at that, you've got the Hungarian ball, which is behind the Kosh. And I'm just wondering if either of the 2 ball behind them, possibly the one right at the back, are Scottish ball. Oh yeah, so he's hit the Kosh perfectly, too perfectly. The ball that he shot it with, you can see at the back there, progressed to the back. What he was looking to do, of course, was just hit that half volley, so to speak, and shuttle it along. So a really great try there, and some really good shooting actually. But ultimately, Scotland fall there to 10. They'll still be in the Nations Cup tomorrow. Their seeding won't be as good as it might have been, but everything to play for tomorrow. Right smile from Jack there, who undoubtedly deserved better for his shooting at the end of that game.